Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Super bad start this race at the RORR ECEA Hare Scramble 2025. My name is Ryder Sigety. I'm a 4-time national GNCC champion and a part of the Ampro Factory Support off-road team. So I screwed up on the start, tried to give it gas a little too early. The bike was bogging, and I had to wait a while for the bike to get going. Completely my fault, but we're in AA class now, and I was looking down the line, and I'm seeing a lot of really fast riders, which I'll talk about later. So in a 2-hour race, which is what ECA mains are, getting a bad start was definitely not in my best interest. So now I had a lot of work to do. You see here, I believe I'm in 8th right now, which is last place. And you're gonna see most of my passes. Some of my passes, the GoPro was dirty. This was a super muddy race, but actually not muddy in the sense where you could get stuck. That is one good thing about this race. The RORR event is held at basically a big coal pit, and that was a very expressive line on the left. It's held at a big cold pit, and no matter how much it rains or how much it doesn't rain, it'll never really get too dusty or too muddy. But here's where I make the pass. This is my first pass of the race. Pretty cool little split lane section. I take the right line, case this little jump here, and then the GoPro got a little muddy, but we'll go to the next scene. Here, only like a quarter mile later, I take a bad line. He passes me back. This is not where I wanted to be at this point in the race. I'm trying to make my way up through people, and I did not want to be battling with, I believe is Rainer that I'm battling with. Yeah, it's Maverick Rainer, and he's in 9th or 10th right now, and I'm in 10th or 11th. Yeah, that adds up.
Hey, Mike Sigety here. So yeah, I don't know if Ryder mentioned yet, this is in Tamaqua, Pennsylvania, and I've been racing here for probably 25 years, and I've been racing for 30 years. Well, 25 years with the club, 30 years total, maybe 35, I don't know, lose track. A nice pass, by the way. And this is the only hare scramble that I can recall doing.
On the right there, picking up his bike, and who just passed me back. But that was Ranger Emmons, so he had a little fall. I got around him, and then about a mile later, he just comes out of nowhere and passes me. I was like, oh my god. But I do end up riding with him for a really long time, and I'll put some of that in here.
Yeah, so I was saying this is the only hare scramble, or one of the only hare scrambles that has so many passing lines. Well, you guys are making your own lines here, but like it's crazy. And there's two things. One, you don't see all the passing lines in the video. Hopefully we will see them soon. And two, you don't see all the tons of rocks and roots, like mostly rocks though. It is so rocky.
Right now, this is first lap still, by the way, so there's not really any lappers. There isn't any lappers yet. And Ranger and I are kind of riding behind Rocco Zachariah, trying to make our way up the pack. I know that Ranger is also one of the guys that can fight for like the overall spot. So at this point, I'm really just trying to latch on to him. I followed a lot of his lines, but not too many, and just kind of stay with him. But you see there, he got around Rocco, and now I got to try to catch back up.
So Ryder did a really good job editing this video, but it does get a little choppy. Like we have to cut some stuff out because there's just so much mud. Like it was raining for 2 days and putting mud everywhere in the parking area, and mud here, and raining on the camera, and then mud on the camera. So we're going to try to piece together the story for you. But Ryder does go from last place, which there was 11 people in the AA class, all the way up to first place. And there's some serious competition in this race too, right? We have multi-time GNCC champions.
Here Rocco falls. I get around him on the right.
Rocco Zachariah, another guy, kid recently turned AA. There's multi-time GNCC champions, multi-time Loretta champion, multi-time ECA Hare Scramble and Enduro champions. There's AMA East Hare Scramble champions. There's a lot of like legit players.
I also wanted to say, like, this race, I ended up getting 2nd overall, which is I've gotten a 2nd this year overall at ECA, but I wasn't nearly as close to 1st overall. I'll show you the results in a little bit, how close it really was. But some of these people that I beat this weekend, and it was a rock run, which is good for me. I'm familiar with the rocks. Rocco Zachariah just, I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago, lapped me at a D6, right?
He did. It was 2 years ago in a rock run at D6, yeah.
Yeah, so like a lot of these guys.
But in all fairness, that was a horrible mud event, and it just takes one bad line to lose a half a lap. And that race was like 8-minute laps, right? Or 10-minute laps, so that really is not accurate.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
These were 30-minute laps at this race.
I'm just saying that the people that I beat this weekend are people that I'm just starting to beat now that I've never beat before in my life, which is just like a really good feeling when you know that like you put in the work and I could see it showing up in the results.
Yeah, so I don't know if you saw my Facebook post, but he does put in the work. While all his friends are going to the gym together, socially, working on what I call beach muscles, he's in the basement of our house by himself, working out on his race muscles, which is like completely non-existent for beach muscles. It's totally different. And putting in that hard work is paying off. And he rides a lot, and he trains a lot, and he works out a lot. So yeah, it's paying off. Congratulations, Ryder. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. But definitely no amount of working out could prepare me for any race and not be tired. Because the way I look at it is the harder you work out, the harder you train, the harder you're going to race, right? So every race I'm super tired. Today is Monday. Also, happy Father's Day to everybody from yesterday, Sunday. That's when this race was. J-Day actually did all their racing on Saturday.
Oh, wait, listen.
Oh, shit. Am I in second? Really?
Yeah, you're second.
What happened to Joe?
So now Ryder's pulling into the only spot in the entire course where the spectators are allowed to service their riders for anything, which was tough it's not the club's fault, it's the insurance games now. But it's a 30-minute course, raining all day. That's the only place we could stop to do anything. But he pulled in, and it said he was in second place overall. And he was like, wow, I can't believe I just passed all those people.
Well, no, because I was riding behind Kyle McDonald for a little while, and I don't remember passing him. But I know he like got away from me, and then I was like, oh, and then it said second. But I knew that I wasn't. I thought I was in third. That's why I asked. I got to the pit. I said, oh my God, am I really in second?
Oh, I get it now. Yeah, I was surprised to see you even that far up already. And by the way, Ryder is the only AA on a 125, and he's also the only AA that I know of that made a gas stop. Like a lot of people are on 4 strokes or bigger 2 strokes, and they don't have to make the gas stop. So Ryder stopped for gas, and he was actually like working his way through the pack better than I thought. I thought that's why you were amazed. I was just pretty amazed myself.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I mean, I was amazed. I was having a blast. Like right now, I'm battling with Hunter Bush, who I would never think ever. I never thought that I would battle with at this race, and I was like, but I just thought that I was in third, not second, which was correct.
So yeah, what happened was there was either something wrong with Kyle McDonald's transponder, or some people were saying that maybe he forgot to actually enter the race or go to sign up or whatever it was. But he was not being scored properly. He won the race fair and square. He was the fastest rider. But it was funny. Let's show him how close the race was, Ryder. So the fact that Kyle McDonald's transponder wasn't scoring didn't make a difference to Ryder. He knew that he was up there, at least thought he was, which he was, and still was going for it. So if you look at the results, if you look at the last lap, lap 4, you'll see that there was only 1 second difference. Like it came down to the finish. But if you look at lap 3, you could see that Hunter, Kyle, and Ryder, and these are 30-minute lap times, all checked into the scoring 1 second apart, basically wheel to wheel. That must have been a hell of a race in the woods, watching these guys go back and forth, battle out, because there's so many passing lines. It's not like a single track race where, well, okay, you just got to wait for someone to make a mistake. I hate those. Those are, in my opinion, the worst races of any series, when you're going to the woods and there's nowhere to pass and you're just stuck waiting for somebody to make a mistake. This club and this track is awesome for that. All right, were you going to say something, Ryder?
Yeah, if you guys go back also, all top 6 of the riders in the overall were on a different bike, which is crazy that each bike in the top 6 was a different brand, which pretty much covers all the brands right there.
So this video is sponsored by TM Designs. We've been using them for years for our chain sliders, our chain guides, and our skid plates. That's what Ryder uses, that's what I use. And they're super durable and fit great. And as for the skid plates, we love them so much that there was a couple bikes we had that they didn't make skid plates for. We just drilled new holes, put a heat gun on it, and moved it around a little bit and fit perfectly. So unfortunately, we don't have any discount codes for TM Designs, but if you look in our description, there's a lot of discount codes that'll save you money. And also, please, please, please like, subscribe, and comment. Mike Dawson has the best comment every race. All he says is fast. And I'm like, that's awesome. Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we are getting to the end of the video, and I apologize. I know sometimes the like the GoPro got a little screwed up, super muddy, and I was having so much fun during this race. I was doing phenomenal, I thought, and I did not want to take my hand off any more than I had to.
Yeah, I bet if you search the internet for a RORR 2025 Hare Scramble, this will be the only video, or it'll be just a giant blob of mud not worth watching. This is the best footage we could get for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely. And I did take off my hand a couple times, and when I did that one time, I went to put my hand back on, and it was super muddy. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that again, because I didn't want my hand to be slippery on the bar, especially when I was battling with these guys. But I do get pretty muddy pretty quickly as we get through these lappers. But I wanted to say thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to come back next week. We have the snowshoe video. That's going to be an awesome video.
Oh yeah, that's this week. That's in a couple days.
Yeah, so check that one out. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.
Bye.